Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Ninga Nate here, and today I'm going to be talking about basically the petition that's going around, and it's already gotten actually 15,124 signatures overall, which is insane. And that's as of September 4th at 7:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Originally, it was 15,000 as the original goal, but now it's at 25,000. They increased it due to the amount of time. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I figured I'd basically talk about that position, and if you wanted to sign it, guys, down below is the link to it. It's absolutely free. You just basically sign it, and that's pretty much it. And it's cool because it's focused more on global Dokkan battle rather than JP. Because, I mean, come on, let's face it. JP's getting all the love, and Dokkan's not getting shiza. So, anyway, so the first thing is the friends list. So let's just go into an event, for example, because this is what it was really focusing on. It was basically focusing on, let's see here. Let's just go into, why's my microphone making that sound? I don't know. Let's just go into this, for example. Right? So it's right here. So right now you can see the friends list is working, but there's a glitch out there to where basically the friends list won't show up, which is super annoying. Super annoying because then you have to hit the back button and then, you have to redo it. And it's like, okay. But anyway, it's working. So, and then one other thing, friends list, more than 70 friends. I mean, come on, there's 70 friends. I know so many people who want to add me, and I want more friends than just 70 because, I mean, come on. 70 isn't that many. I mean, cool, it's a fair amount, but increase it. Come on. How about every level you're able to have one more friend or something like that, or there's an infinite amount of, well, maybe not infinite amount of friends. Infinite amount of friends would be insane. Let's say every level you're able to add one more, right? So at level 324, I would be able to have 324 friends. That'd be pretty cool. Another thing is a super extreme type order. So what you could do is, let's say there's where it'd be like switch display, right? Instead of it just doing like the names and stuff, it would pop up with a little window, right? Like an icon style thing, and it would show like, oh, do you want to see what their super attacks are? Do you want to see what order they should go in? So that way you can have at the top, if you wanted, you can have the extreme types, and then at the bottom you could have your super type friends. Another cool thing that was mentioned in it is like a search option. So let's say I wanted a friend that had a guest or a friend that was using a physical cooler leader, or let's say out of these a Fusamasu leader. Let's be a normal person and let's go with Fusamasu leader. So what would be cool, and what they were talking about in the petition, is that there would be a search option to where you could actually search for the character you want just by typing in the name of that character, and then it would come up with all your friends and then guests also of who has that card as their leader, which would be pretty cool. Summons. Now this is one that I know everyone loves and everyone will agree with me on. Summons. How many of you out there have done a summon, not on the friend banner? Because let's face it, the friend banner always gives you these cards. But how many of you have done a summon on the Kura banner, or the physical characters banner, or the not Hercule banner, excuse me, the Super Saiyan 4 banners, just banners in general, and all you've gotten is like an RSR banner pulls, right? With 50 Dragon Stones, no one wants to spend 50 Dragon Stones on a freaking, R-rated, yeah, it's a movie. R-rated characters, I should say, R-rank. Jeez, can't even talk today, what the heck? R-rank characters. So that's one thing, basically getting rid of that, because that's what the friend summons for. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously, come on. No one cares about the R-ranked characters or the N-ranked. Make it SR and SSR, okay? Make it SR and SSR. Now, cards. This is one that really annoys me. So let's go to Rosé, right? Let's go into Rosé. See how in the background there? Well, actually, you know what? Let's go to a card. Let's see, does Whis? Yeah, Whis, for example. There we go. See how in the entire background of the Whis card, there's that, they look like diamonds almost, and it's like a gif of them basically moving around and stuff and rotating, and then you got a light that basically comes down from an angle every now and then. So one thing it was saying about that is getting rid of that. Getting rid of that, because let's face it, it is so annoying because there's HD cards out there that would basically take that diamond background and get rid of it and replace it with another background. So if you're thinking, oh, HD, so you're talking about kind of like LR, right? So kind of like Majin Vegeta. A little bit. Obviously, the Majin Vegeta would still have the, animation, same with the Brawly and all the other LRs. But, something super, super like this. Because as you can tell, this is, somewhat of an HD picture. It doesn't have those diamonds going on in the background that are super annoying. So, yeah. Let's see, what else? I have it written down right over here, so I'm just going off of my bullet points. The new gameplay. The gameplay right now is super boring and repetitive. Sorry, Bandai Namco, but it's true. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's the same exact thing. You go into events or quests. You know what? That's one more thing. More quests. That wasn't listed on there, but well, actually kind of listed on there. And I'll get that later on. But for gameplay-wise, Super Saiyan 4s. Boss rush, everything, it's basically you, your team, and a friend versus a specific character or characters. Well, what in the petition it was saying for one of them, I think it was the first, second, third, fourth. It was number 5 was new gameplay because it's currently boring and repetitive because it's been around for 2 years nearly, a little over 2 years, I should say. And it's just gotten super repetitive and boring, so it's like, okay, what are we expecting? What's new? So, waiting for something like player versus player or a boss raid or multiplayer or something like that would be really, really cool. Really cool. But I feel like boss raid's already kind of like boss rush, so I don't know. It's not really there. The Japanese Dokkan and the global Dokkan gap. This was probably the most eye-popping signature one out of the entire petition. Sorry. And one of them was categories, bringing categories a lot faster to Dokkan, because let's face it, who's tired of seeing 2 be released for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Physical Omega Shenron? I'm tired of it. Categories needs to come out. And banners. 6 months. It's like 5 to 7 months in between all banners. So like we just got the Physical Cooler one, and then in 2 months we're probably going to get the Intelligence Gogeta and Strength Janemba banner. So it's like, oh, come on, reduce the gap, okay? It's like reduce the gap. It's ridiculous. The voices. Now, this is a huge one, and this one would be super cool, because Naruto Blazing actually does it. I've never played Bleach Brave Souls, but I'm assuming it must do it in that game. But I know from experience in Naruto Blazing, the Ultra Ninja... I'm just going to call it, just for Dokkan players, basically. The Ultra Super Attacks, right? Will start off and the character will actually say the name of that attack, right? So imagine Goku going Kamehameha or Vegeta going Final Flash, something like that. That would be super sick, or Gogeta saying, well, Gogeta didn't really say Soul Punisher, so, there's not really, we wouldn't really do that. But that would be so cool. So cool. So cool. Let's see here. What else? What was the other one? Events. More events. And also events that only come around. See, here's the problem with some events. Some events only come around once a year or once during the world tournament is out. So like right now we have Let's see. Tree of a Might, cool, no problem. Dragon Ball Z, Resurrection of Battle of the Gods, excuse me. So, in a little bit, those things are going to be gone. They're going to be gone, and we're probably not going to see them for another 6 months or so. So, they need to make it to where all events that they come out with need to stay. Because there are characters some new players will pull that require medals that are on these around events that no one uses, that no one is able to basically get or farm that has that card because they're not around anymore and they won't be for like another 6 months. So that character is basically sitting in your character list collecting dust, which is annoying. Another thing was the hidden potential system. This one I actually like. The hidden potential system, as you all know, when you do it, you only can do it once a day, and then you have to wait 7 days to be able to do it again, no matter what type it is. And they only give you a small amount of orbs every time you complete it. It's like, okay, so I get 100 small orbs, 20 medium orbs, and like 6 large orbs. Why can't they make it to where we just farm the heck out of it, where we're just able to farm it? I mean, come on, seriously. I don't care if they only give us that amount every time we farm it, every time we do the event. But as long as we could farm it and continuously do it, and there's none of that 7 times, one time a day, and then you have to wait 7 days for it to come around again before you can do it again, type of thing. Like, why can't they do it like this? How there's the AGL tech medals, the medal events. Sorry for that static. I don't know what the heck that is. I have to get that figured out. The encyclopedia. This is another thing cool, but honestly, I didn't really agree with it because, let's face it, Wikipedia. There's the Dokkan Wikipedia out there. There's DBZ space. If you want to look up what character, basically the whole idea for the encyclopedia, and JP already has it, was that you can look up the character, who he links with, what he does, stuff like that. What he or she does, I should say, because there are some Sheila characters out there. For the Wikipedia, though, just use Wikipedia, guys. Come on. The hidden potential system, another thing is an autofill. So what the autofill would basically do is that instead of having to go manually, it would autofill it up to, you would put in, so let's go there so I can explain it a little bit better. Hidden potential. So let's just go with him, right? So I already have him 100%ed. So let's say instead of having how to play, because I mean, come on, how to play. Once you unlock it, they already teach you how to play it. So, let's say he wasn't at 100%, right? Well, actually, that's a stupid idea. I should go back and do a different character instead of just describing it. Let's go Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's go that. Okay. So let's say I wanted him, I just unlocked his 4th path, right? I just unlocked it. I could hit a button that says autofill, and I have enough orbs to basically, fill up that entire path. It would autofill it, right? It would autofill it, but then, of course, it would ask me, because there's the star there, when I click on the star, it would ask me, hey, do you want it to be a defender, or do you want it to be a regenerator? And I'd be like, okay, I'd be able to pick, and then it'd fill that, and then, let's say it was for the bottom one over here. The bottom right has 4 stars, right? So, star options. So it would say, oh, do you want to do critical, or do you want to do a multi-attack? Critical or dodge, Multi-attack or dodge. Multi-attack, critical, or dodge. It would ask you like what you wanted to do, and that would be really cool. That'd be super helpful. Make it go by so faster, because I can't tell you how many minutes I've spent doing the hidden potential system for like 100%ing the character, or gain my Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to 100%. Basically, it would take me about, I want to say, 15 to 30 minutes of just continuously doing that, because it takes a while and stuff, and So yeah, that's about it. That's what the petition was all about. I'm sure they're going to be adding some more. The main thing that I'm really supportive of on it is the HD cards, the hidden potential system, the voices. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I'm supportive of all of it. So right now there's 15,124 signatures as of 7:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on September 4th. So what I would do, guys, is go down into the description below. I'm going to post a link there to the petition itself, so you can go there, sign it, and, do that. And then you'll also be able to share it with your friends because there'll be a link there. So you know what? Go on and share that link to all your friends, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, anything. Share it with your friends. And so that way, if they're Dokkan players, they can sign it too and be a lot more happier. Let's see, what else? So yeah, and I'm also going to post a link in the description below to a buddy of mine's video that he did describing more of it than I did. More, if not, equivalent to it. So that's what I'm going to do down below. So you'll have all that. Also down below is a link to my Discord, you guys. If you haven't joined it yet, go on, click that link, join the Ninja Nation, and you'll be able to join in anytime. So yeah, and I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to soul punish that subscribe button and Hakai that like button. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.